Sabeel, Sunday, 12:01 a.m. could be a strike that could literally shut down transportation in New Jersey. What do you got?
With the imminent NJ Transit strike, there was a showdown between union leaders and NJ Transit officials at the board meeting on Wednesday in Newark. And when I was at the meeting, union leaders basically pointed the finger at NJ Transit officials, putting the blame on them, saying that they actually do want to reach a compromise. They don't want there to be a strike, but they need to reach a deal. I asked one of the union leaders there, I asked him, with Governor Christie planning on going on vacation next week, do you think that's impacting your talks?
No, because he's not in our negotiations.
But they will do whatever they can, even if the strike deadline approaches and they're in negotiations. The union leaders said that they'd be willing to stay at the table and try to come up with a resolution, even push back the strike deadline a little bit if that's possible. But if all talks break down, there will definitely be a strike. I also spoke to the interim executive director of New Jersey Transit.
We cannot replicate the railroad with buses, and we will make every effort to provide a level of service that is consistent with the resources and the things that we can safely do.
Neither side would go into specifics as to what they want benefit contributions to be on either side.
In order to reach a deal, are you going to raise fares?
That I cannot speak to. The structure of the settlement and the amount of the settlement will determine how we have to fund it.
Would you rule it out? Would you rule out raising fares?
I cannot rule out that, no.
So it looks like at the end of the day, the commuters might still be the ones footing the bill.
They get burned either way. They're fighting over two things, so there's context for everybody watching. One is the percentage of increase over time for their pay, and because the NJ Transit wants to cap it. And on the other side, their contribution to their health benefits. But even if they get what they want, what they're contributing is still way less than what people are doing in the private sector.
And they did not want to go into specifics, so they wouldn't say exactly where they are right now in terms of what they're asking for in contributions and what they're willing to compromise.
You know, it's not going to be as bad on Sunday because you've got the weekend schedule, but Monday morning, it's the day after daylight savings, which is traditionally a very bad commuting day anyway, higher accidents, etc. Then you compound it by literally stranding 140,000 people.
It's no surprise to NJ Transit officials. They know they don't have enough capacity to completely replace a whole rail system with just buses. They know there's going to be massive traffic and massive delays, but
it's ridiculous the governor is not sitting at the table with them trying to solve it.